Today we're tackling a question that pops up a lot, especially for those managing blood sugar. Is sugar-free Jello good for diabetics? It's colorful, it's wobbly, and it's often seen as a guilt-free treat. But when you're watching your carbohydrate intake, can you really dig in without worry? Let's break it down. Regular Jello is packed with sugar, which, as we know, can cause a rapid spike in blood glucose levels. Not ideal for diabetics. But sugar-free Jello? The clue is in the name. It uses artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose instead of traditional sugar. So what are the upsides for someone with diabetes? Firstly, minimal impact on blood sugar. Because there's no real sugar, sugar-free Jello typically has very few carbohydrates and won't significantly raise your blood glucose levels. This makes it a much safer dessert option compared to its sugary counterpart. Secondly, it's low in calories and carbohydrates. If you're counting carbs or watching your weight, this is a definite win. And let's not forget, it's a great way to stay hydrated, especially if you struggle to drink enough water throughout the day. Now, before you go stocking your fridge, there are a few things to consider. While artificial sweeteners don't directly raise blood sugar, some studies suggest they might affect gut bacteria, which could indirectly influence insulin sensitivity over time. However, more research is needed here, and for most, the occasional sugar-free Jello isn't a concern. Also, watch out for other ingredients. Sometimes, food manufacturers will add other things to sugar-free products that might not be ideal. Always read the label. And finally, portion control still matters. Even though it's sugar-free, it's still a processed food. Enjoy it as a treat, not as a main food group. So, what's the verdict? Is sugar-free Jello good for diabetics? In moderation, yes. It can be a perfectly acceptable and enjoyable dessert for most people with diabetes, offering a sweet fix without the blood sugar spike. However, as with any dietary choice, it's always best to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can provide personalized advice based on your individual health needs and management plan.